Them that love him, giving all praises to Yahawah, bahasham Yahawashi, bahasham Rucha Kodash, double honor to the apostles and elders of great millstone, that rule well and labor in the word and doctrine, impeccably well, for you scoffers and scorners and mockers and mourners. Anyway, them that love him. So we're going to go through the scriptures, and let's not give it away. Now we'll go through it methodically, and we might skip up a bit, and if I'm familiar with it, or I might just go straight into it. Even if I am familiar, if I am familiar with it, I think that just hit the key point. That we shall do, Lord willing. So without further ado, I know I'm waffling a bit. That must have been a minute, 40 seconds, Salaki. Right, Deuteronomy 7 and 6. It said, "For thou art an holy people unto Yahawah thy power. Yahawah thy power hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth." So above the Edomites, above the Moabites, above the Ishmaelites, above the Ammonites, above any of you damn ites. Okay? All of the ites. So who's on top? The Israelites. Right, on top of the world. And we'll prove that. Deuteronomy 10 and 15. "Only Yahawah had a delight in thy fathers to love them, and he chose their seed after them, even you above all people, as it is this day." Right, even to this day. Right, Deuteronomy 14 and 2. "For thou art an holy people unto Yahawah thy power, and Yahawah hath chosen thee to be a peculiar people unto himself above all the nations that are upon the earth." So go back to 7. Alright, 7. Yeah, there it is. There's 7 and 7 on down. "Yahawah did not set his love upon you, you Israelites, nor choose you, because you are more in number than any people, for ye were the fewest of all people. But because Yahawah loved you, you Israelites, and because he would keep the oath which he had sworn unto your fathers, hath Yahawah brought you out with a mighty hand, and redeemed you out of the house of bondmen, from the hand of Pharaoh, king of Egypt." And recently, the brothers, we were discussing that. We were discussing Exodus 32. How you have to really understand that, man. The Lord was wrath with his people to the point where it was a Levite and an Israelite Masha that had to remind the Lord, or call to remembrance the oath, the promise which he'd given to our fathers, and that's why he wouldn't destroy us. And you have to think about that, the wrath that the Lord must have felt. And today, to this day, even on that, how wicked is Jake? It's the Lord willing, we're of that number that we're able to make it. Lord willing, we are them that love him in sincerity and truth. Right, verse 9. It said, "Know therefore that Yahawah thy power, he is power, the faithful power, which keepeth covenant and mercy with them that love him, and keep his commandments to 1,000 generations, and repayeth them that hate him to their face, to destroy them. He will not be slack to him that hateth him. He will repay him to his face." I know, Jay, say it to my face, brother. Well, the Lord will do it to your face, man. Judges 5 and 31. "So let all thine enemies perish, O Yahawah, but let them that love him be as the sun when he goeth forth in his might. And the land had rest 40 years. You can go into the literal account there. We're just, again, extracting certain things. Nehemiah 1 and 5, and said, "I beseech thee, O Yahawah, power of heaven, the great and terrible power." Obviously, terrible doesn't mean bad, like of poor quality. Sometimes, as Iowa will get me, man. Like I'll say, Did you see that? Oh, that was terrible. I go, "Why are you scared, brother? Why are you scared?" I'm like, you little etymologist out there. No, I'm a big etymologist still. Terrible, horrible, pursuant to horror, pursuant to terror. So the Lord is truly terrifying. It's a fearful thing to fall into the hand of Yahawah, bahasham Yahawashi. So Nehemiah 1 and 5, and said, "I beseech thee, O Yahawah, power of heaven, the great and terrible power, that keepeth covenant and mercy for them that love him, and observe his commandments." Psalm 145 and 20, "Yahawah preserveth all them that love him, but all the wicked will he destroy." Alright, the wicked, who's that talking about? Who are the wicked that are going to be destroyed as a nation? Daniel 9 and 4, "And I prayed unto Yahawah my power, and made my confession, and said, O Lord, O Other One, the great and dreadful power." Now again, dread, to bring dread. not dreadlocks, especially Banyamian. He loved that shit. The great and dreadful power, keeping the covenant and mercy to them that love him, and to them that keep his commandments. 1 Corinthians 2 and 9. But as it is written, eye hath not seen, nor ear heard, neither have entered into the heart of man the things which power hath prepared for them that love him. Beautiful. Beautiful. And again, oh man. See that? You can't put it into words, man. You try and imagine the most beautiful thing you can. This place, on this side, isn't in its defiled state. You have... I can't articulate it, man. And none of us can, truly. Now, I have not seen, nor ear heard. So it's not like we've even learned it to be able to reiterate the fullness. Of course we've learned. I'm not downplaying that at all. We have learned from great men above us in the spirit. But even the top Israelite tops, any Israelite, we can't imagine this, man. We can try, but truly compared to what it will be, we can't do it, man. And I'm not doing it justice, but I'm trying to just think of words to convey what I'm trying to get across, and I'm failing heavily, man. Because imagine it. How can you imagine it if you can't imagine it? So we'll move on to the next one. Just know, say, it's going to be beautiful beyond belief. Right, serene. All the great things we could hope for. And we only understand it in this mind, in this flesh. Right? That's we have to be changed for an Israelite to reach that fullness, man. James 1 and 12. Blessed is the man that endureth temptation, for when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life. Right, vitae. I can't even say that word. The Latin word. It's the same thing as the thing, actually. The 19. That vitae, vitality. Not mortem, the crown of death. So I read it again. Blessed is the man that endureth temptation, for when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life, which the Lord, Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, hath promised to them that love him. You're bum Israelite, poor, broke Israelite. James 2 and 5. Hearken, my beloved brethren, hath not power chosen the poor of this world, rich in faith, and heirs of the kingdom which he hath promised to them that love him? The answer is yea. Yea. And then we'll get these out of Sirach. Sirach 1 and 10. She, and I believe it's talking about wisdom. So start 1 and 7. Unto whom hath the knowledge of wisdom been made manifest, and who hath understood her great experience? No, so the woman there is wisdom. I don't even want to go into speculations of what the wisdom that represents the heavenly mother. All these sort of fucked up doctrine, man. Get out of here. Get out of here. As that meme says. That West African meme. Alright, Sirach 1 and 10. She is with all flesh according to his gift, and he hath given her to them that love him. It's like I'll read that again. Sirach 1 and 10. She is with all flesh according to his gift, and he hath given her to them that love him. So the Lord has given wisdom to the men that love him, and the women and the children, of course. But it's primarily the men. Right, that's who, when you read 1 Corinthians 11, that's who's under Yahawashi directly. So to whom much is given, much is required. Sirach, and that doesn't mean the woman, the child is exempt from judgment, but of course there's an order and an office for each one of them aforementioned categories. Alright, Sirach 1 and 18. The fear of the Lord, Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, is a crown of wisdom, making peace and perfect health to flourish, both which are the gifts of power, and it enlargeth their rejoicing that love him. Sirach 2 and 15. They that fear the Lord will not disobey his word, and they that love him will keep his ways. I remember that, I must have been, I knew I was an Israelite, but I must have been a Rasta, and I was talking to this ender, for lack of a better term. Right, not Dappy, not Talisa, not Phaser, a different sort of end up. And she was saying, "Oh yeah, I just love the Lord." Like, and I was like, "Well, if you love Him, why are you eating pork?" And she was like, "Oh well, it's just pork tastes good." It just sort of made me feel disgusted. How light you think of a thing that is. And you fake fucking Christians don't believe, man. It'd probably be better if you just a lukewarm. Most Christian so-called a lukewarm, or either cold nor fuck. Again, I'm using a lot of harsh language. Maybe there should be a PG warning on this or whatever. But Salakia, I'll try and reduce that. So they that fear the Lord, she must have said fear or love or something like that, and it triggered me, and I just said, "Yo, so why are you munching on pork?" She just made it a real light-hearted. Oh, it tastes good. Shut up. Right, Sirach 2:16. They that fear the Lord will seek that which is well pleasing unto Him, and they that love Him shall be filled with the law. Meaning what? You're not going to munch on pork. Of course, there's certain things we can't fulfill in this flesh, in this captivity. But that doesn't mean we just dash out the whole thing and go, well, it's done. No, it's not done. Jake, you're done. At Sirach 10 and 19. They that love the Lord are a sure seed, and they that love Him an honourable plant. They that regard not the law are a dishonourable seed. They that transgress the commandments are a deceivable seed. It sort of reminds me of that tree from Jeremiah 11. I think it's around 16, 17. But we'll end on a quote-unquote positive note. Sirach 36, 34 and 16. For the eyes of the Lord are upon them that love Him. He is their mighty protection and strong stay, a defence from heat, and a cover from the sun at noon, a preservation from stumbling, and a help from falling. So whenever you feel like you're cast down, like I say, you can't ever get up, the Lord, He watch over, man. He watch over them, especially them that are serving Him and loving Him and trying to give a reasonable sacrifice. Yeah, trying to give a reasonable sacrifice in sincerity and truth. Alright, so that was that love Him, or them that love Him, probably that love Him. That was that love Him. I pray it was edifying, exhorting, and built you up in the spirit. Now on to the next one, Lord willing, giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahawah, bahasham Yahawashi, bahasham Shalom.